So, if we see, we have six senses: eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind. So, mind is one of the six senses. It is a sense for. So, if you see, your eyes are for looking at things or seeing, and your tongue is for tasting, nose is for breathing or smelling, ears is for listening, and body is for touch, and then mind is for thoughts. So these are the six senses, and if you see, these six senses are for the input you take from the outside world, and these six senses, they work independently, all of them. So the input you take from the outside world, and the biggest of them is the mind, because mind is from where you analyze all these inputs, but it is still a sense, and not you entire. That's what it is just a sense for analyzing things. It is not you. But if we see, it is just a sense. So when it is a sense, it has a limitation. It is not like infinite. But if you see your soul, which is the real you, the knower, the watcher, or the observer in you, is just infinite. Because, so how to identify your soul or your knower or your watcher? So if you close your eyes, and if you see, so now my eyes are closed, but I can still see the darkness. So who's the one who's seeing that darkness? Who's the one when you sleep? Your body is sleeping now, and still your mind is dreaming, but someone in the morning wakes up and talks and tells you that, oh, I had a dream, and this what happened in the dream. And even if there was no dream, there is someone who can tell that there was no dream. So I had a very silent night sleep. So there is someone who's always watching when you were a kid, and now at age, and when you'll be old. So there is someone who's always there in you. Even the body is changing, your thought process is changing, experiences are changing, but there is someone in you who's always watching. And that is the real you or your soul. So the problem is, we are not living through that knower, we are living through the mind. Because if we are always busy with mind, thinking about things, if you're busy in the self-talk, talking inside, chatting inside, and another thing, if you see, if you're reading a book, and then you read the whole chapter, and then you go back, oh, I didn't understood anything. So who was the one who told you that, oh, I didn't understand anything? So that's you, that's your soul, or the knower, the watcher, observer inside you. So when you live through the knower, it is unlimited, because it is always knowing and watching, and not analyzing, not judging. Not doing is not the doer. The mind is the doer. Mind is always doing something. But from your innate abilities, or your true nature is knowing, not doing, because you are just knowing things. So the moment we come out of this mind, we connect with the knower straight away. But if you're not connected with the knower in you, you will be in the mind all the time. And then obviously it's a sense, so it has limitation, and we will be in that zone all the time, limited zone. We cannot think out of the box, or not even think. We cannot go connect with the knower in you. And life is unlimited, it's uncertain, every moment is uncertain. So if we need to live that uncertainty with greatness and happiness, then we have to come out of mind. And that is the only reason why we are suffering or not having peace, because we are living in mind too much. So need to come out of mind. It's not that we are killing the mind. Mind will always be there. You will use it when you need it. You will think when you need it, but all the other times you have to have a silent. There's no chat or chatting going inside you all the time. There will be that's the point. When you connect it to your knower, there is no chatting going inside you. You're just silent, and you're looking, still doing everything, but with silence. That's the difference. And when you're doing everything with silence, peace, happiness is love, it's just the only outcome that is there. But obviously on top of that, now you're connected to the infinite. You are not just limited to a limited mind. So hope it makes some sense. So coming out of mind is really important if we need to connect with our real self or real nature. Otherwise we will just keep on living like that. And the only thing what mind does is always complain and cry, and that's the only reason we'll be always be in stress and will always be suffering. So the way is to come out of mind is meditation, or knowing what you're doing, or connect with the knower, or increasing your understanding of your knower. Thank you, and I'll see you soon for our next video. Thank you so much.